Okay, look at this question. Have x and y values. When x equals k, I get 13, and when x equals k plus 7, I get negative 15. The table gives the coordinates of 2 points on the line on the x and y plane. The y-intercept of the line is k minus 5b, where k and b are constants. What is the value of b? So there's two important things that we can do. We can solve for the y-intercept, or we can look for the slope. And how can we do to look for the y-intercept? Well, the y-intercept is going to be k minus b equals 5. And for the y-intercept to happen, x has to equal 0. And as we can see, it doesn't really necessarily equal 0 because we still have a k, or a constant. So we gotta look for a number. When I do k minus 5, I get 0. So let's do k minus 5 equals 0. And if I solve for it, I make k equals 5. So to get the x-intercept, k has to equal 5, and there's our k value. So let me write that on top. K equals 5 because we need to make x equal 0. And this is important because we need to find the value k to figure out our answer. So what can we do now? Now we can look for our slope, which is y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. And to figure out our y2 and our x1 values, all we have to do is look at our x value, figure out which one's greater, which one's less. And once we find our x1, we can look for our y1 and y2 values. As we can see, when k equals 5, it's going to equal 13. And we have k plus 5, which is going to equal 12. So this is going to be my x2, this is going to be my x1, and my 13 is going to be my y1, and my negative 15 is going to be y2. So we plug that into the formula. I'm going to get negative 15 minus 13. Now I'm going to get 5 plus 7, sorry, not k. 5 plus 7, and then minus 5, which the 5s are going to cancel out, which is going to equal negative 28 divided by 7, or negative 4. So what are we going to do with the negative 4 now? So what we're going to do is use the slope formula again, but we're going to use the y-intercept and k and 5 when equals 13. So we're going to do negative 4 slope is going to equal, and if we look at our y-intercept, it's going to be b. So, and because our x value is 0, again, the k13 now is going to be our x2 and y2 value. So I am going to write 13 minus b divided by 5, and then minus 5 minus 5. And again, 5 minus 5 comes from the y-intercept right over here that I did a box around in the word question. And the 5s are going to cancel out. And I'm going to get negative 4 equals 13 minus b, and then divided by 5. If I multiply the 5 on both sides, I'm going to get negative 20 equals 13 minus b. If I subtract 13 on both sides, that's going to equal negative 33, and it equals negative b. And if I multiply negative b, that's going to give me b equals 33, and that is our answer.